63-62. Sutton back in to replace Chad White. Massey back to the line for his second try. Nothing but net. And the Cardinals moving out to a 2-point lead. Hessel Road for three. Too hard. Rebound controlled by Chester County. Wilson for three. Too short. Sutton up with a rebound. Cardinals with a 2-point lead and the basketball. Massey down for Brooks. Brooks tries to go baseline. Dumps it in for Sutton. Sutton unable to handle the pass. Albert Wilson takes it all the way, lays it up and in. Preston Brooks across the timeline. Tries to work it underneath. He's going to be fouled. Foul's going to be on Hessel Road. Game tied, 64-64. Brooks at the line, shooting 1-1 for the Cardinals.
Andrew Johnson.
Brooks walks to the free throw line. He'll have a one-on-one opportunity. Game tied, 64-64. 2:47 left to go. Brooks shot up and in. And the Cardinals back out to a 1-point lead. Brooks eyes a mark. His second shot. Nothing but net, Preston Brooks. Cardinals, 2-point lead. Chester County with the ball. Albert Wilson across the timeline. Eagles won a timeout with 2:41 left to go. Cardinals with a 2-point lead, 66-64. We'll take a timeout here from a sponsor. Basketball. Johnson working around the right wing. Dumps it inside for Clayton. Clayton shot, no good. Massey comes out with it. And Massey wisely pulls up, hands it over to Hoover. Hoover across the timeline. Back over for Massey. Massey dumps it down low for Sutton. Ball blocked by Wilson. Sharon comes up with it. Brooks takes it inside. Stripped away. Hoover comes up with it. Over for Brooks. And Preston Brooks wisely calls the timeout as he was trapped on the sideline. Chuck, boy, that was some good action. Well, Chuck, while we got a timeout, I want to say hi to one of my buddies, Jeremy Durham. I saw him in town today, and his mother said, man, he listens to every ball game, and he's right there with that radio. So we appreciate him tuning in to the broadcast tonight.
We appreciate our faithful listeners, and it makes us feel good when they tell us that kind of thing.
We'll say hi to Below 664. And the Cardinals just...
Handed him the ball. Come on, ref, you handed the ball to him.
The ref handed the Cardinals a basketball. And Seth Massey took it and was going to make a layup. And the fans kind of laughing at the ref. The ref said, and he handed it over to the Cardinals. The Cardinals was going to take it down low. Massey's shot partially blocked.
Johnson, I'll take it if nobody will do it.
And we've got a foul underneath. 35, Murley called for pushing. And Sutton will have a one-on-one opportunity for the Adamson. Big free throws right here, Chuck, with 1:59 left to go. Sutton with a chance to give the Cardinals a bigger lead. First shot, no good. Chester County's Clayton comes out with it. And Chester County with a basketball. Albert Wilson. Shot by Wilson, up and in. It's only a 2. And that's going to tie the ball game up. Massey trapped off head to Hoover. Hoover loses the basketball, stolen by Wilson. Wilson lays it up and in. Chester County with the lead, 68-66. 1:27 left to go in the ball game. Brooks dumps it down low for Sutton. And Sutton's going to be fouled underneath by Wilson as Sutton was set to jam it home. And Sutton holding his right hand like he might have come up a little.
That was a smart foul by Wilson. Monzo hadn't been doing very well from the line, and that was a sure 2 points. A really smart foul.
It sure was, Chuck. Good play by Chester County. Sutton at the line. He'll have 2 shots. starting to make some noise over here, Chuck. Second shot, no good. Chester County coming out with it. Chester County with a basketball and a 2-point lead. 1 minute and 11 seconds left to go in the ball game. Albert Wilson trying to make a move on Brooks. Pull-up jumper, no good. Sutton up with a rebound. Sutton works it over for Hoover. Hoover across the timeline, up for Sharon. Sharon over for Massey, he'll shoot a three. No good. Chester County coming out with a basketball. 42 seconds left. Wilson for three. No good. Sharon up with a rebound. Over for Massey. Massey long pass over for Hoover. Up ahead for Sutton. Sutton lays it up and in. Game tied, 68-68. Chester County with a basketball. Chester County fans on their feet. The Cardinal fans on their feet. 19 seconds left to go. Game tied. And Chester County calls the timeout. Chuck, this is getting exciting. We're going to keep it right here with 15 seconds left to go. Game tied, 68-68. And Chuck, the Eagle fans can smell an upset in the brewing. As they're right here with the Cardinals, they've got the basketball with only 15 seconds left to go. Cardinal fans on their feet, making a lot of noise, trying to get the Cardinals fired up. And you know, the other night at McNary, Coach North's strategy was to send them to the free throw line, make them win it at the line. So, remains to be seen what kind of strategy the Cardinals will come out with here with 15 seconds left on the clock.
One day, Coach North's going to come out with a good strategy of whether or not we can execute. That's the main thing. Good thing for strategic thing. He's got a good plan to whether or not we can carry it out.
Well, we've got 15 seconds left on that clock. We're tied at 68. And Chuck, the McNary game ended up tied at 68 the other night, didn't it? Cardinals won that one in double overtime. Chester County with a basketball. And they're going to send number 45, Andrew Johnson, to the free throw line with 14 seconds remaining. Johnson will have a one-on-one opportunity. So if he hits both shots, Chuck, the Cardinals will still have a chance to tie it up or win it with 14 seconds left to go in the ball game. But this first free throw is the big one, Chuck. Cardinal fans making some noise. Johnson walks to the line. Cardinal fans stomping the stands. Johnson's shot up and in. Chester County with a 1-point lead. And the Cardinals are going to call another timeout to plan this final strategy. Chester County will have one more shot, and they own a 1-point lead, 69-68. One shot could win it, Chuck, if he can miss this shot. But we definitely don't want him to miss it and them to get the rebound. That wouldn't be good. That wouldn't work. Well, the Cardinals already with 2 big victories this week. And Chuck, this would be a major victory right here.
I think we win 3 big ones like this. I think we are anyway, playing this close in this game.
Well, they got to be a little tired and worn out because I'll tell you what, after a double overtime win on Tuesday night and a tough game with Hardin County last night, I'll tell you what, Hardin County came to play.
Yeah, they did.
And they were a physical team.
You know, before the game, Doc Cooper said Albert Wilson's going to score 40. We got 39 right now.
I'll tell you what, he knew what he was talking about, didn't he? Well, one thing about it, Albert Wilson hadn't got the basketball. Johnson walks to the line for his second shot. Chester County with a 1-point lead, 14 seconds left to go.